Hello friends, welcome back to PatronesMujer. Today we're going to learn how to assemble the t-shirt you see in the picture. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. We have a lot of great content that is to come, so hit the bell and let's get started. We'll take pen and paper to write down the materials. We'll find the pattern description in the magazine Children's Pattern number 14. Once we have the pattern tracing from the magazine, we'll cut along the side line that we'll make. These are finished patterns, which means they have 1 cm seams, hems, and cut with notches and red lines. Firstly, look at the pattern line and place all the pattern according to the line and how to use the fabric. In this case, on the main fabric, we're going to cut parallel to the selvage of the fabric. Grab your pattern pieces and prepare to cut them out. This is the back. We have a fold edge. Insert the pins around the pattern and we cut one piece. And the last one, it was front piece. It was the front piece, and also we have a fold edge and we cut one piece. This is the back neckline. We have a fold edge and we cut one piece. And the next one is the front piece. We cut 2 pieces in mirror. And next we have the bottom tape of the front and we cut 2 pieces in mirror. And then we have the front facing and also we cut 2 pieces in mirror. Place again the front facing, and we have in total 4 pieces for this part. This is the center back, the neckline of the center back. Also we have a fold edge and we cut another 1 piece on fold edge. In total we have 2 pieces. This is the front facing. We place the pattern on top and insert the pins around and we cut 2 pieces in mirror. This is the sleeve and we cut 2 pieces in mirror. The strap and we cut 2 pieces in mirror. Before taking off the fabrics, please look at the key pattern markings, the line you find in the pattern, the notches and the center back, and snip them. First we have the back neckline. We have a fold edge and we cut 1 piece. Then we have the front neckline and we cut 2 pieces. And the last one is the belt loop and we cut 2 pieces in mirror. The back neckline and we cut again the same piece on fold edge, 1 piece. And in total of this piece we have 2 pieces. And this is the front neckline and we cut 2 pieces in mirror. In total we have 4. This is the front placket and we cut 2 pieces in mirror. This is the cuff and we cut 2 pieces in mirror. Okay, this is the front and we overlock the sides. This is the back and also we overlock the shoulders and the sides. These are the cuffs and we fuse them. These are the loops from the sleeve, and also we fuse them, and these are the pieces from the bottom tape of the front, and also we fuse them. This is the neckline of the front, we fuse them, and the back and the piping. We start facing the neckline of the front and the back. We face the rights of the fabric, and then we're going to place the piping around of the neckline. On the machine, we start sewing at 1 centimeter, and we sew on the shoulders. Then we place the piping. We place the piping on the edge of the neckline, and we have to use one single side foot for place the piping. This is the front, and this is the bottom tape. We face the right of the bottom tape with the back of the front, and we pin it. And this is the other side of the bottom tape. We face the right of the bottom tape and with the back of the front, and we pin it. After that, we're going to close on the shoulders. Start sewing the bottom tape. We pass a stitch to all along of the bottom tape. We place also the other side, and we pass a stitch to all along of the bottom tape. Snip the corners on the center front. Fold the bottom tape, and we pass a stitch on the edge of the bottom tape from the top to the bottom. And pass another stitch on the other edge. The other side of the bottom tape, we face the right of the fabric, and we pass a stitch on the bottom of the bottom tape, and then we cut the corner and turn out the piece and pull the corner. Fold the bottom tape and pass a stitch. Pass a stitch on the other side. And pass a stitch on the bottom of the bottom tape. We face the right of the front and the back, and we sew them on the shoulders. We take the neckline and we place around of the neckline, and we pin it on the center front and all around. Sewing all around of the neckline, we pass a stitch all around. Match the shoulders and the center back. And we pass another stitch on the edge of the piping, so you have to use one single side foot. This is the neckline. This is the neckline which is going around of the neckline inside. So we face the right and we're going to close on the shoulder, and then we face the right of the necklines and we pin it all around. You start from the center back and continue to all around of the neckline. You have to match the shoulders and the center back. Then we're going to close on the sides. Face the right of the neckline and sew them on the shoulders. Then overlock the edge of the bottom of the neckline all around. Face the right of the neckline, fold a little bit the neckline, and we start sewing from the center front and turn the neckline and continue all around to the other side. Remember to match the shoulders and the center back. cut the excess of the fabric around the neckline, cut the corners and continue all around. Snip the curves around the neckline. And pull the corners. Snip a little bit there and we fold the centimeter inside and we pass a stitch on it. Now we pass a stitch to all around of the neckline. So we start at the center front and we continue all around of the neckline. We close the sides, the top to the bottom. We face the rights of the loops and we sew them all around, except the bottom part. With the help of the pattern, we make a mark and we place the loop there. This is the overture of the cuff. We fold in half and we fold again and we're going to pass a stitch all around. Fold the notch to the notch and pin it. And then we face the rights of the sleeve and we're going to close on the side. Then we're going to place the cuff around the cuff of the sleeve. Start sewing the loop, face the rights of the pieces and start sewing from the side and continue all around except the bottom part. Cut the excess of the fabric around the corners and then turn out the piece and with the help of the scissor pull the corners and then press with the arm. Overlock the bottom part and we start passing a stitch all around, sides and the top part. Place the belt loop and pass a stitch, making a square. This is the ouverture of the sleeve. We fold in half and we fold again in half, and we pass a stitch all around of the ouverture. And we fold and pass a stitch, making like a little dart. We fold from the notch to the notch and we pass a stitch on it. Face the right of the sleeve and close on the side. This is the head of the sleeve. We pass a stitch from the notch to the notch, and then we pull the thread from the spool for get a little bit gathered. This is the cuff. We face the right of the cuff with the back of the sleeve, and we place the cuff and start sewing all around. Cut the excess of the fabric around the cuff. Fold the cuff, face the right of the cuff and sew it on the sides. The corners and the excess of the fabric. Close the other side, face the right of the cuff and pass a stitch on the side. And then cut the corner and the excess of the fabric. Turn the cuff and pull the corners. Fold the cuff and leave the seams inside and pass a stitch all along of the cuff. Also pass a stitch on the sides and the bottom of the cuff. This is the sleeve. We place the head of the sleeve with the shoulder. You have to match the shoulders, the notches and the side. Then we're going to make the hem. So first you have to overlock the hem, and then we fold in half and we pass a stitch all around of the hem. Start sewing the sleeve. You have to sleeve facing up because we need to see the gather, and start sewing from the side and continue all around. You have to spread properly the gather because we don't want to get a little bit puckers. We need to volume. The hem, we fold the centimeter and we pass a stitch all around of the hem. is the inside neckline. We pass a stitch by hand on the shoulder. And this is how our t-shirt looks. This is the front and this is the back. We place the button on the cuff and the center front. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more tutorials. And remember, the account is at PatronesMujer, and as always, thank you guys for watching the video.